Hi guys, welcome to this week's Lift Talky Bit. I hope you're all really well. If you're at Lift, I hope you're having a fantastic time. If you can't make it this week, we're really missing you, and we hope that everything is okay where you are. So, over the last few weeks, we've been talking and looking at the story of Elijah. And last week, we left him at the Cherith Brook, with ravens flying in every couple of hours with food for him. This week, we're going to look at what happened next. So eventually, the brook where Elijah was dried up, and God told him to go to a place called Zarephath, where a widow there would look after him. The widow looked after Elijah for some time. She was very kind to him, and did everything she could for him. She even changed her loft, her top room, into a special room for Elijah, so it could be his house, his home, where he lived. Okay, so the woman also had a son whom she really, really loved. And one day the son came in from the field with a really, really bad headache. And he went to bed and he lay down for a rest. But then something awful, something absolutely terrible happened. The boy died. The woman didn't know what to do. She was sure that Elijah was a friend of God, and she'd been kind to him. She knew that God loved her, but why had her little boy died? She became so angry with Elijah. Have I treated you badly? She said. No, I have not. Then why has my son died? Elijah didn't have an answer. He didn't know what to say. He knew that God loved the children and couldn't understand what had happened. He prayed, and God sent him to pray for the boy. Elijah knew that the boy was dead, but did as God had instructed him to do. And he prayed and prayed for something spectacular to happen. And you know what? It did. There was a miracle. The boy came back to life. Sometimes God does amazing things just to show us how much he loves us. Now, I have a few things to show you. We've got some of these, and we've got one of those, and we've got one of these. Now, hopefully you know what they are, but hopefully you've also not had to see them up close or use them too often. They're used when people get hurt. They're used when we get hurt. When you fall and get a cut on your arm or your leg or wherever, you use plasters to help stop the bleeding. Okay? When you twist your ankle, you'll use a bandage to wrap it up and keep it tight, and then you might use one of these to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere, and to make sure that your ankle feels supported. But sometimes people get hurt, and it's not an outside hurt, but it's an inside hurt. And unfortunately, there really aren't any plasters or grips or support things to help with that. Sometimes something really bad happens. Parents might get divorced. Somebody says something mean to us in the playground. And something really, really hurts us. And they hurt us inside. And like I've said, unfortunately, there aren't any plasters or supports for inside. That's why Jesus came. Jesus came to help those who have been hurt on the inside and help us feel better. I hope this has all made some sort of sense. If you have any questions and you're at Lift, now is the time to ask them. If you have any questions but you're not at Lift, then when me and Lou come visiting on Thursday, please do ask us your questions. We love talking to you guys. We love coming to see you. Other usual requests, jokes. I need your jokes, please. And next, so this is our last lift of November. On Sunday the 2nd of December, there'll be the Christmas Nativity at St Mary's. It will be between 11 and 12. If you'd like to come along, we'll sing some songs. There'll be silly drama that Children's Church have organised. I'll be in it, Caitlin's in it, Luke's in it, other people are in it. It's all going to be amazing. So please do feel free to come along. Everybody's welcome. Other Christmas stuff is going to be happening, and there's going to be flyers out with all times and dates on there. So otherwise, I'm just going to hand back over to Mark. Mark!